I think we should go into your situation real quick.
About this?
Yeah.
This bacon
Let's
soda?
break it up for a little bit. We come back. She got some more shit we got to talk about.
Okay. All right. Real quick, guys. I found some baking soda in a vehicle.
Okay, so tell me how this happened.
Shit was
tell me how this
crazy.
happened.
Yeah, it was just crazy. I mean, like, I'm at work, vacuuming a car, regular shit. It's another day. But I ain't gonna hold you. There was one time, like last year, we found a meth pipe. So finding drugs just isn't a big deal anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like normal.
Miami,
we found weed
in
the
a rental car. I was just like,
Oh, it's Miami though.
But
still
That's
just
normal.
but technically weed's not legal in Miami.
But in a rental car though, like it's just like, why are you guys not cleaning this properly? Anyway, I found this shit in the cup holder though. That's the thing. It's like it's just in the cup holder. I didn't find it in the sunglass compartment, in the glove box, in the center console.
It was in the cup.
Right in the motherfucking cup holder. I said, God damn, they was partying. It's just crazy. And then I went in there. I was like, yo, do I get anything for this? Because I'm thinking this is a reward because this is bad. You know what I'm saying? This is substance. He's like, no, I could probably like buy you lunch or something, but
But am I gonna hand it to you? Like, we're not doing that.
What? Wait, what?
Because you said you took it in there and asked him like,
what do I get for this?
What do I get for this? And he's like, I'll buy you lunch. But I'm saying, like, is that a trade off? Like, it's like I turn this in and I get lunch.
Oh no, he was
or
just,
you
he
just
was
give
like,
me lunch and I keep it.
He said, I don't want to touch it. he said, you do whatever you want with it.
Because I'm keeping it.
No, yeah, I was like, oh, this is a souvenir now.
Yeah.
This is the craziest shit.
It's kind of a prop.
This is the craziest shit.
It's a prop now. Yeah.
It is a prop now.
It might get
I
used.
could be Tony Montana.
Okay, so let's say it's not baking soda.
Let's say it's not, Taryn.
Are you gonna try it?
Are you gonna try it?
I might.
Cause you said one time you did this.
I might.
You rubbed it on your gums. You ever tried any?
No.
You ever
No.
anything other
furthest?
than weed?
Yeah, what's the furthest you've gone?
Weed.
That's
Weed,
it?
okay.
Okay.
I'm a dancer. I gotta keep this body.
Do y'all get piss test?
No.
It's,
Don't say that. You might give him ideas.
no.
They not watching us.
You can't tell me that some of them dancers ain't on drugs. Like,
Bro, but
Oh no, a lot of them.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And NBA is open now.
We're dancers. We're creatives. That if that helps us with our creative process, we'll
that's what I'm
do
saying.
it.
You can't tell me a motherfucker on cocaine can't dance.
Oh God. On God.
my
You ever
God.
danced high? Like have you
Like,
Yes?
Yeah.
And you still be there and everything? You
Ooh, I'm
be getting it?
feeling myself.
I imagine so. Especially if you like the music. Like if the music is fire and you can catch a vibe. Oh,
For real.
stop it. I imagine that shit is a cool ride.
Oh my gosh.
Would you try anything else? Ecstasy, cocaine,
Shrooms.
No.
No?
I'll say you should do shrooms. Shrooms is like weed.
He's done shrooms.
Shrooms is like weed.
I mean, like I've done like edibles, but that's like
That's
No,
weed.
that's weed.
That's
That's
weed.
weed. No, shroom. I'm talking about shrooms. I'm not talking about.
You don't want to.
You don't want. No, and if you don't, I'm not peer pressuring you. I'm just.
Oh, no,
I'm,
I
just,
just,
I'm recommending.
Just not
Yes.
open to it yet.
You're a dancer and you're.
And that's why I
you-
say yet.
You're an artist and you're a dancer, so shrooms. A lot of artistic people take shrooms. Like it's
that. I have heard
because it
that.
puts
That's
you in a
true.
different mental space. It opens you up differently.
Yeah,
That should be
okay.
sounding
Right.
cool. Shrooms
Bro.
at least sounds cool.
Bro.
But
I don't know if I want to try
So-
it.
you don't know if you want to what?
I don't know if I want to try it yet.
Oh,
Oh, ecstasy's lit too. I'm just talking about shit I've done.
he's a druggie.
I'm not a druggie. I'm just here to kick it. I'm just here to kick it.
I'm just here for a good time.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I just got into the whole edible shit, like
Yeah.
weed and anything, basically because of this. I'm gonna say because of this.
Yeah.
First time was in Miami, but because
We
of
were
this.
curating this because it happened right after we got back.
I mean, I got into it when pandemic happened.
Same with me. So what's happening?
You were stressed. She was crying that night, nigga. She was like,
I'm not a dancer no more.
Season
I don't know
over.
what to do.
Season
My
over.
career's over.
"Where the weed at, my nigga?"
My career's over. I was like, it's done. I'm done.
But so I got high for the first time off edibles January of 2020.
Yeah, right before.
Right before it happened. So then I didn't actually start like smoking. So we would like me and Kyla like during lockdown and shit would just take edibles and like hit the wax pen. Like that's what it was. That's what it was limited to. And I started catching a vibe. I was like, oh, this is cool. I could do this. I could rock with this. and then it's like you smoke a blunt for the first time, and then it's like, oh well, the flower is actually quite nice as well, and then it just is a downhill spiral. And I smoke papers. I don't smoke blunts. So.
Oh yeah, I smoke papers too.
That's what I'm saying. Real presidential. We grown.
Yeah.
But papers burn a lot faster than
they do.
blunt.
But I rather.
That's okay.
I rather.
It's healthy.
That is okay.
But also
healthy.
the
It's
joint,
better for you.
The pre rolls that I pack myself, the joints that I buy are 0.75. So it's already thin. It's not a lot of weed in it. So honestly, if it burns fast, I'm not really tripping because I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it quick anyway. It's not a lot of weed.
Yeah.
So it just kind of is what it is. I prefer papers. That's just me though. But
I never smoked a blunt, and I don't think I will.
you have smoked a blunt. I think.
I
I'm
have
pretty
not
sure
smoked
I've
a
seen
blunt.
you smoke a blunt.
That
I haven't smoked a blunt.
high is-
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
It's
I've been
not
offered.
bad.
I've been offered, but I just don't want to.
Blunt highs
It
ain't.
would be great.
They not really.
It'd be amazing.
It's kind of
Conversations,
overrated.
I'm telling you, like you have high conversations now. Like your conversations.
Blunts are kind of overrated.
I'm about to say it can't
Well,
be.
not like all the time. Don't smoke it all the time.
No, but it
like
can't
do
be
it every
as-
now and then. That's what me and my best friend do.
You're making it sound like a blunt conversation is gonna be crazier than my edible conversation.
No, she's not saying that. But nothing. I don't think
That's what it
anything. I
sounded
don't
like.
think anything is in more entertaining or.
Explain. Is that what I was hearing?
It's not like better. I won't say it's better because every high conversation is a great conversation.
Crazy.
It's great. It's amazing.
I
You
be
learn
like,
a lot.
what the fuck?
You learn a lot.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
God.
like it's just different aspects. Like when you're high off an edible, it's like one way, but when you like are high off of a blunt, like it's another way. Like
And
it's
then
just
when you high off shrooms, it's a whole.
Yo.
he's trying to push these shrooms.
And then when you do ecstasy, ecstasy makes you feel like a
Just keep
millionaire.
going up the ladder.
Ecstasy literally makes you feel like a millionaire.
No, I'm actually really curious. Like, what is it with like, what's the difference between ecstasy and like just being high, like just weed? What's the difference?
Nigga. Let's break it down. Because you
Tell
didn't
me.
open up a box.
Oh shit.
Tell me.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
you're a poppy in the belly. I gotta open this.
Talking about he get his body get warm and shit and
It's
everything.
it's a crazy feeling. You want to try this? You said
What-
it.
what
Okay,
is
so
that?
real quick side note: yerba poppy in the billing. Yerba mate is what this shit is called. It's just like an organic energy drink, more so. Like literally, the ingredients is like 10 ingredients in this motherfucker, like purified water, organic cane sugar, and shit like that. It's 120 calories. This shit real light, real good. It's a little energy drink. Try that.
I'm glad you say yerba mate now.
Yerba mate. Yeah,
you.
I gotta be proper. I'm yerba poppy. I gotta be a little proper. That shit
like
fire, huh?
You do.
That shit fire. Go ahead. That shit fire.
That's good.
If you don't know, they,
Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
that tastes like
Oh, look, she just got open. She said, "Wait a second, I need one."
yo,
Hey, this is an honest
this is like
review.
This is one of the best. This is one of the
Honest
best
reaction.
duos ever. Like Scotty and Pippen.
Yeah,
I said
but-
Scotty and
and the-
Pippen,
and the wax pen?
Jordan and Pippen. Yeah, or a blunt. Honestly, I smoke and then drink one of these cold. You can have some old, really. I'm telling you, this shit fire. Yerba poppy in the blunt.
She said, "Ooh,
That shit fire.
it's hella refreshing."
I'm telling you.
like
And once you start, it's over. Like
it tastes like a.
you would not return.
It tastes. Ooh, it's so good.
Do you drink energy drinks?
damn, it's good like that.
You wanna try it? Have you ever
like
tried
a
this?
Celsius. That's like what I'll drink.
Like I drink energy drinks. So once I stopped,
I
I threw
try not
away
to
the
drink too much.
I
Of
threw
it.
away the Red Bulls and all that, and
Yeah.
I traded in for this, and
Traded for
that's
that?
where I'll be at. Because it's all
Yeah.
organic, and they also have a bottle. They have a glass bottle that I
sounds
buy.
good.
They have a glass bottle that they serve these in. It's 100 calories, and it's actually less. They put more sugar into these ones, into the cans, because this is like their energy drink form.
Mm-hmm.
The bottles are just regular, like the yerba root and all that other shit. It's supposed to be real good for you.
Describe that feeling though, because you just did the whole like. She was like-
No, that tasted
she's
like a.
"Ugh."
You know, like the green teas that like warm up the water and you put the little bag in there. It tastes like one of those with mixture of like the green tea Arizona.
A little
And I
minty, and it's
love
minty too. Yeah.
Yeah, like the mint. Like I love Arizona,
Shit
so
fire.
I'm like,
That chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
I was like,
You know what else is a chef's kiss? Ecstasy.
okay. Wait, you never told me
Yeah,
like
no,
the
let's
difference.
get into it. All right, so
Bring it back.
first things first, ecstasy is a very, like, I'll say this, it is a very hard drug, like just facts. Like, even if you do a recreational, it's a very hard drug. After doing ecstasy, I can realize why people get addicted to drugs. Because it is a high that is very euphoric, very happy, and very thrilling, very addicting as well. Like,
People will depend on it,
it it's such a good feeling. You would love to feel like this all the time. Like as you're on it, you'll be like, I could feel like this every day and have the best life ever. Like that's literally how you feel. You honestly just feel happy and you feel loving and you feel like nothing matters.
You just feel on top of the world.
I get on ecstasy and I just want to like I said, it's the first time I ever felt like a millionaire. I just want to buy people shit, buy shit in general.
I was gonna say, you gonna want
I just want to give money away. Like I be like real generous and shit. Like
crazy rich Asians.
I be like, hey, you good? Like find out you good?
Right.
I seen you. You good? All right. I asked.
You turn
Like,
into a drug dealer,
bro.
a kingpin.
Bro, it is the
God
wildest.
bless you, man. Like,
I got it for the low. Wait, what you got for the low? $10. What you want it? Do you want it? I got $10 in my pocket. I got $10 in my pocket right now. Do you want it? Are you good? All right, whatever. Sure. Are we gonna go to the store? You need anything? It's on me. I got you. Like it's the craziest. It is the craziest feeling in the world. It's like, and honestly, it's so hard to describe because it's like, first things first, like obviously your pupils dilate. So when your pupils dilate, obviously your pupils expand. So you let more light in. So your eyes are way more sensitive to light. So the first time I ever took it, I was at the club. And as I walked into the club, literally change of scenery will affect your high differently. Not affect it, but it'll maybe either kick it in or make it stronger, like whatever, like shit like that happens. So we took it and then I'm chilling and then I'm like not really feeling it. I'm like, whatever, like it is what it is. Like I'll probably just wait for it to kick in. And then we get to the club and we're chilling outside. Everything's fine. Literally, we walk in the club. I start feeling a little weird. And I'm like pressing Kyle. I'm like, hey, like get them in. Like I'm tripping for some reason. I'm like, hey, like get them in, yo. Like they about to be tripping because nigga, we was at the club, so should be tripping already. But I was just a little more paranoid at the moment for some reason.
Who else was you with? Get who in?
Oh, we had a booth. So all the people we was with was like behind us and shit. But security was acting weird at that moment. Just at that very moment, they was acting weird. So because I'm a little high, but I didn't know I was high yet, I'm like, hey, like them niggas tripping. Like let's just try to, get the scene, figure them niggas out. Like figure it out.
Club,
yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. Like niggas is tripping. Like come on, let's hurry up. And then like Kyla was like, hey, like chill. Like she's like, it's fine. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like it just clicked. And then for some reason, I took a step to try to walk up the stairs. The first step onto the stairs, it felt like I stepped onto a cloud. And I literally felt like I was floating as I was walking up the stairs. It was the craziest shit in the world. Craziest shit in the world. And then, so like I said, your pupils dilate.
You was on an escalator?
Yes. Yeah. But walking, like it was the craziest shit in the world. But I told you, your pupils dilate, so you're more sensitive to light. So we walk in the club. Literally, I see this couple like dancing, and I see the girl wrap her arms around her man's neck, and she had on these like neon orange like nails that reflected in the black light, and I was just asphyxiated. I was like, oh my God.
On her nails?
I was like, oh my God. This is the purest orange ever. Like, simply don't even do it this orange, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this nigga said, your nails.
Ooh, ridiculous.
Yeah, the back of your head is ridiculous.
Like literally, that's how it was. It'll make you squash beefs. Like me and a friend who was there that night. Like we weren't seeing eye to eye at the moment. We talked it out in the middle of the club.
what the?
High as hell, yo. Like
I talked it out. Hey man, hey, just wanna let you know that.
Yes.
Hey, I was wrong back there.
That's exactly how the conversation was.
I just want to let you know, man, my bad. I be tripping.
It's like, hey, like I know you took it this way, but I didn't mean for it to be like that. You know what I'm saying? We good. Like I love you, bro. Like let's squash shit. Let's squash shit. You want to take a picture? Let's take a picture.
This nigga.
Like you want to take pictures? I got so many ecstasy videos. It's wild. Like
oh my God.
It makes you feel so happy. Like you're just so happy that like, you're just loving. You're just full of love. But the thing is that like I said, it's a hard drug. So there's like negatives. Like sometimes it's a rough come down because you're coming down, but like you still feel high, but you don't feel as high. Like you don't feel your peak. So you're coming down and you're like chasing this high. So like that's when people have rough come downs is because mentally they're like chasing the high. Oh Some people can't accept that the drug is wearing
off. And that's
off.
when addiction sets in.
That's when addiction.
Literally going to say that.
Because
that's when you like.
Absolutely.
I need another one.
Yeah, because also taking ecstasy, like drugs like that. If you're on one and you take another one, then let's just say you take the first pill and it takes like 30 minutes to kick in. Let's say you start feeling that come down from that first pill and then you take another. Usually I do halves. So I'm not taking a whole pill, but let's say you do a half and then you start coming down. and then like maybe you're like, oh man, I'm starting to notice I'm coming down a little bit. You take another one, literally like give it like 5 minutes, that shit'll kick in. Like it's crazy. Like that's why like when people at festivals and shit like that, you want to keep on a roll. Like you just keep popping that shit. Like it's nothing, because you just stay there.
I'm rolling.
You would just stay there, and then the thing is that like you don't realize it because your body's just going. You're dehydrating yourself because that shit dehydrates you so bad. Like drugs dehydrate you. That's why you gotta make sure you drink water. Like if you do drugs, I always say do it smart and do it with smart people. Not smart people, but just do it with motherfuckers that you can trust a little bit. Yeah. Like, hey, like nigga, I need to make sure I drink water, make sure there's water, make sure we all good. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I'll say like overall, it's a fun drug, it's cool, but you just gotta know like what you're getting yourself into. Like, you know what I'm saying? There might be some negatives, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might have a rough come down, or also because it's very heavy on you, and it makes your jaw, like it makes you clench your jaws a lot and shit like that. If you look at yourself in the mirror, your jaw will be like your cheeks all swollen and shit because it has a hard effect on your jaw. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a very hard drug. Like it's
Bobby Brown. Kind
of. That's how you feel, bro. I tried to eat a tortilla chip on ecstasy one time, bro. It dehydrates you, makes your mouth all dry and shit like that.
Oh,
Never
no.
again. Never again.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if I want to do that either. I'll stick with the weed. I feel exactly like
that's
that.
That's why I said shrooms is not that like negative. It's very light. It's very soft.
And I'll do shrooms. Shrooms is natural. So I fuck with some shrooms.
Very natural.
But ecstasy,
I'll say you just can't do shrooms like ecstasy. I could be at a club, festival, yada yada yada, whatever. Maybe I could do shrooms at a festival, but like at a club, no, I couldn't do. I'd be bugging on shrooms. But ecstasy, you can do at a club. Cocaine, you can do at a club. Shrooms, you want to be like on the beach, and you know what I'm saying. You want to be like in nature and shit like that, because you best time of your life.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Should be moving and shit like that.
For real. You be looking at that tree.
She be moving, yo. Like it be like, oh, this is lit. Like I'm at Disneyland.
The way the leaves.
It's a small world in this motherfucker. Like,
oh my god.
You know, I never looked at the world like.
And it makes you appreciate art. Like I mean, not
really
art. It makes you appreciate art, and also makes you appreciate nature. It's the wildest shit in the world. Like drugs are crazy. That's why I love them.
So you bought the shrooms. So basically, we about to take some shrooms.
We went to like a weed flea market last night, and you have to like text a number to get an address.
My friend has that. My best friend has that.
The
undercover, like she calls it the undercover dispensary.
Yeah, but like the people got everything in there. Whatever type of weed you need, they got in there. This nigga had some shit called duct tape. How you duct tape to the couch.
They send you, like, they text you the address, right?
Yeah.
And then when you pull up, you have to show them the address.
Yeah.
That's some exclusive shit.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But it was lit. But the people in there, they had shit. So like we bought a like a quarter ounce, so 2/8 pretty much. Like so we bought a quarter ounce, and then bought a moon rock. I don't know if y'all know what a moon rock is, like concentration, like the weed concentration.
Oh, okay.
But it's dipped in keef. But so it looks like a rock form. And people break that shit down and then like put it, like sprinkle it in their blunts, a little stronger high. Me, I put that shit in the bong though. I don't really smoke blunts. Yeah, they say that shit gets you there. But we may or may not have got some shrooms from the people in there. But the people just had shrooms in there. Shit was lit in there, and it smelled like hella weed. Everybody just in there with they like, you know, they big ass bags like rolled out. Like you could just go up there and grab the weed, smell
just
it.
Like different
It's lit.
ones.
Damn.
And it's cash. No, I just went for the first time. My grandpa was in town. He was like, he told me about it the first time. So he was like, hey, like I forgot he sent me the number. So I just texted and I was like, where the deals? That's all I said, was where the deals. He sent me a text back and was like, here. Make sure you got a backpack, yada yada yada, because they don't want you just having that shit in your hand. Because it's not
when
a
you
dispensary.
walk out, you can't have it in your hand. You have to like put it in your pocket or something.
It's just like alcohol. You can't walk around with a bottle of like Jameson. You know what I'm saying? It's just like alcohol. You gotta have that shit in the bag.
Do they change up the address?
I think so.
They change it every time. It's different locations. Like,
and you've been there multiple times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I stopped going because my best friend told me that one time it got shot up, and she was stuck inside, and I was like,
like, yeah, we're done.
I can see that.
But they got so many different varieties. It's like that's the place you would want to go. Like,
for some weed.
if you want to try, I would say go and try it.
And also, like, you can get deals there because it's just cash.
Where was it at?
This one was at just
downtown somewhere.
It was downtown. It was like right off of J Street.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was downtown.
And it was like, and literally the text message said, "Come through the back."
There was one time it was in Rancho. There was another time it was in Florin. Another time it was by Power Inn. Mostly, a lot of the times I went, I think it was by Power Inn.
They be popping up.
And it just be at like random little locations, like something you wouldn't. It look a little suspect. Not gonna lie, you pull up and you're like,
Come through the back.
Not gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah,
like, what am I walking into?
Yeah, you're like,
Just trust the process, okay?
Yeah, I was walking up the stairs. I was like, I don't know where I'm going,
Right.
but like we just gonna have to just see it through. I'm already
That
here.
was
See it through,
literally
my
my
boy.
first
I'm already here.
reaction. That was literally my first
And
reaction.
then you
pulled
walk
up.
in and then you just like, what
You're
the
like, oh, shit.
fuck is this?
Hell,
And it's
hell.
but and it's also like niggas is packed in there like sardines. There's hella motherfuckers in that room too. It's not
y'all
like a
masked
small
up?
room, huh?
Was y'all masked up?
I wasn't. There was people in there masked up,
Yeah.
but I didn't know it was gonna be like that though. That's what I'm saying.
They
Like, I didn't-
they be having like a DJ there. Like, it's a whole ass event.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Niggas was playing- niggas was playing music in there. Yeah, they was playing music in there for sure. Yeah, but like everybody just got, and people are just grabbing the nugs, smelling them, shit like that. Like it's a real community in there.
You might
It's real
find someone
solid.
that you know, honestly.
You might.
You might.
Let's find someone.
Like, you might see someone that you
Oh,
know.
for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't see nobody I knew, but
I didn't either.
they had some shit in there.
But-
Shit was wild, bro. That shit was solid because they had everything, like anything you could think of, like marijuana form, like they had it.
How often do they do this?
I think every day.
They do it every day.
Every day.
I think every day. I don't know if it's at a
Oh,
different location
shit.
every day. But
Yeah, it's at a different
it's at a different
location.
location. So.
Sometimes
once a
it'll
month.
be at the same, but
I feel like they keep in the same location because one of the dudes there, or at least in this location that we was at, one of the dudes there was like, "I'm here every day. I'm here every day." He was talking to my grandma. My
Okay.
grandpa was buying weed off him. Like they was chatting it up. They was making real good convo. And that nigga was like, "I'm here every day. Y'all come back, pops. Come back, pops. I'm here every day." I was like, "All right."
sometimes you see the same vendors.
Yeah, bro. This shit was real cool
the
in
same
there though.
people.
It was crazy. And then, like I said, you can get a deal because the niggas is in there it's just straight cash. So nigga, you could be like, hey, like, let me get a zip, like $100. Like, I bet. Like, you know, like whatever. You
How
fuck
much
with the
did y'all
niggas.
They got
spend last night?
edibles that are.
How much did we
delicious.
spend?
Yeah.
Probably like $150
Is that the most you ever spent on weed?
That's the
In
most
one-
that
in
my
one
friend ever
sitting.
Spent, yeah,
in one
You
sitting.
spent 152.
not me.
She said her friend.
My friend.
How much have you spent?
I don't know about no type of weed.
She said that shit cunt.
I swear to
As a
God.
female, that shit
If
just-
I was a man, I would hear
Man, I got a real question. We
Because
gonna get to it in
I'm
a
still
second.
learning about weed. Like,
I'm still learning too, but I hit the ground running like real hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to smoke full joints. Like the second I start smoking weed.
I
It's not
honestly
smart
had a weed
idea.
man.
You had a weed man?
I did.
That just
but
gave
he
you free
moved.
weed,
Was he your boo thing?
No, he was not my boo thing.
and he gave you free weed though,
He
because
didn't give me free weed. I paid
okay.
for it, but it was really good weed.
Oh yeah.
That shit was really good, but he moved out of state. So
The
I'm
plug
like,
with the
ugh.
good weed moved. Like that's like,
He's like, damn.
like fuck you for trying
I
to
gotta
better
fend
yourself.
for myself.
I was like, dang, I don't want to find somebody else. Like, I don't want to have to
It's
go
weird.
through the process of
Nah,
that.
honestly, that's why I be hitting up the dispensaries. It's so much easier. Like I never had to
Yeah,
go
I
through
go
like
to
the
the dispensary
zigzag
now.
man or like the plug. Like I didn't have that
zigzag man.
struggle because it's like
Went straight to the.
I was
where it's
23,
regulated.
nigga. Like I was 24, 23, 24. I was like, just walked into a fucking dispensary. And then also the dispensary that I go to is literally like 2 blocks away from my job. I'm walking to the dispensary on my lunch break. You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So it was shit like that. It was so easy. That's why I like dispensaries though. But you got to find one that fits you. You got to find one that feels good. I think it's all about a vibe. Because I ain't about to give you
Vibe
one.
by California.
I was about to say, I was like,
I
hey, that's
got
the one.
you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right when you said that, I was like, huh? She's. I was like, she said something about five over. Yeah.
That's why I'm not excited to like try to find a new dispensary in San Diego.
Ooh,
Like, I'm not
San
in-
Diego.
Yeah, we trying to move like as we speak.
To San Diego?
Me and Mylan were in San Diego on Saturday and Sunday just to look at a house.
Just.
We literally left.
I've been back and forth from San Diego from January to now. I've been at least 12 times.
Yeah.
Driving.
Yeah.
Each time.
Yeah.